Hello, one and all, Root Beer here, and I'm going to be starting Part C on our 2017 Grade 7 Gauss. So in this video, we're going to look at question 21, and then the next one, 22, and so on. So what do we got for question 21? Rectangles that measure 4 by 2 are positioned in a pattern in which the top left vertex of each rectangle, after the top one, of course, is placed at the midpoint of the bottom edge of the rectangle above it. So here we've got one rectangle, and the top right corner of the next rectangle is placed in the midpoint of the bottom edge. And this continues on. So since it's a 4 by 2, we can actually figure out this length is 2. So everything's just sort of shifted by 2, as sort of the top right corner goes 2 down and 2 over almost. Anyway. When a total of 10 rectangles are arranged into this pattern, what is the perimeter of the figure? Okay, so 10 rectangles. Now we could conceivably just draw this out. Right? No harm in doing that. You can do it very, very quickly. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. And then you could say, well, what are these lengths? Well, each of these is going to be a 2. And each of the other side is going to be a 2. So we've got, 2 sides, 10 rectangles. So that's 20 of these blue sides. Now we've got 2 full sides of length 4. And then what about these little shifts? Well, we go over by 2 because we're in the midpoint, and we know that the full side is length 4. So we get a bunch of these additional 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. There we go. So we get 9. Well, not 9 because we got 2 sides of them. So we have 18 of these additional 2s. Okay? And so, 10 is not that much. It's not like they asked us to do 2017 of them. So we can just figure these out. 40, 8, and then 36. And add them up, and you'll get 84. Okay? And 84 is D. So there's our answer to 21. It's D. Now, suppose they did ask for the 2000, if you did 2017 rectangles like this, what would you have? Well, we can start to notice a pattern. How many of the blue ones did I have? Well, I had 2 times 10, and each blue one was length 2. So just get rid of that 10 and say, well, suppose we just had n rectangles. You'd have 2 times n times 2, or 4n. So that's the sort of blue parameters. You're still going to have 2 times 4, 8 for these red n's. And then where did this 18 come from? Well, each rectangle except the top one is going to have one of these top green length 2s. So there's going to be n minus 1 of those, and they're each length 2. And each rectangle except the bottom one has one of these bottom-facing green 2s. So we can get 4n minus 4 there. And so if you add all these up, for n rectangles, we get 4n plus 4n is 8n minus 4 plus 8. It's going to be 8n plus 4. And that does agree exactly with the formula we've already got. 8 times 10 plus 4 is 84. But now we could do the question even if it were harder. It isn't. Our answer's been D for quite some while. But I like thinking about this. What if the question were harder? How would I do it so that I'm prepared for next year's Gauss or the Pascal after that? Okay? So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video for question 22.